And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Straight ahead with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Prescott to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback will get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go with Williams on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now. Dak now from the gun. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Blue. And he runs it across. Touchdown!
sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Commanders, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders, some running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, headed back to the field now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Second down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Trying again, following the sack. He keeps it and takes off. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 16 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Daniels now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Nair Elam getting that for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Daniels from the pistol. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The run now with Krosky-Merritt. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
7 yards.
Not the first time you've said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down. Here's Daniels. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the 29. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. And equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Here's 2nd and 11. Screen here for Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. That throw finds Tolbert. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Getting 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun is Prescott. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. It's on target to Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico Facebook, working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to pay the
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
So now I'm thinking bigger.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Looking for a target. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. From the gun, it's Daniels. He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders 6 off that lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 7.
Kickoff. Turpin with a return. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Prescott now on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the... brought in inside the 20. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 38 out of the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Now it's Williams. And he makes it across. kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back, the pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 7.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Daniels coming back after that pick. He throws deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Daniels going to keep it. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this is going to be Cowboys football!
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists. But you can't be a blacksmith. You've got to be an artist. You've got to create back there. But in the world of got-tos, you also got to hold on to the ball. That's a big-time turnover.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Dak. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold unearned. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Dak now from the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 5-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
42. Commanders 7.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right
Aubrey
now.
now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Play action now, Daniels. He fires one deep down the middle. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Still 10 to go, second down now from the 23. Taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3.
I see through your act and I still...
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Samuel now to return it. Dukes out a one stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the third quarter. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna leave some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Down and 19 yards to go after that sack. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Daniels. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. We'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All the left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Dak. That's Lamb running slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. It's Pickens on the slant. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you can do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air, pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cowboys 49. Commanders 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. To the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they're going to take over midfield thanks to that fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, They're going to give you a shot at push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He's got it along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up the fumble before he heads out of bounds.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Yet another grab for Williams. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Now he takes it. And Prescott finds him the 1st as he slides down to end the run.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Straight ahead with Williams. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate. The first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Williams. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead on the turnover. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers or if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead.
56. Commanders 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders set to take over. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Starting out, trip right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Quickly out wide, Daniels. There's a little bit up to the 21. Brought down by Deron Bland.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
The Cowboys take over.
Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. This is Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
At the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Draw play, this is Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dak to the air here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Delivers another one to Williams. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Merritt on his own read. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 32, throwing the out route complete. Down the right side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17. Steps up, and he's running with it. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Krosky Merritt. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders continuing to fight at least. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit.
Commanders 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Kick taken in here at the 17. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 39. And the Commanders get home. They drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3 and out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Daniels from the pistol. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told them, it worked.
The slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Run, it's Krosky Merritt. Merritt continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Now Daniels to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And the Commanders' first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Daniels now. He takes it himself. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut into the lead by another point.
59. Commanders 21.
Kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a run. This is Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 30-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Ball at the 33 for first down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On first down, here's Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Run now with Krosky Merritt. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Gay to add the extra point.
Point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington. Turpin
with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Running right, it's Williams. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
20 muted out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Daniels. Stays in the pocket, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until the play lessens off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. To throw, Daniels. It is caught left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Daniels back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Commanders.
Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Again, Daniels to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Pass is caught at the 9. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Escapes a defender. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, option play on 2nd and goal. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Krosky Merritt. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he the game decided. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Commanders 35.
Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did. Get it back.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A run with Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes. The coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.